Ready, aim, fire.
Hey y'all, what is going on? This is your girl Godly. It's been a minute, yeah. Last couple of weeks I've been, just really sick, so I apologize in advance if I sound like horse shit. But yeah, like I said, the last couple of weeks I've been really sick, and last week, actually a good portion of last week, I actually spent in the hospital. So I'm just trying to get over this, and I apologize, that I have not been as active. I'd got a lot of questions and comments, thoughts, concerns, what have you, as far as like, where you been? What's up? What are you doing? I did kind of do a couple of intros that I just wanted to throw out there, but as far as like my commentaries and, gameplay or montages, I just have not felt up to it whatsoever. Yeah, so anyhow, I just, just like I said, I just wanted to kind of let y'all know what's been going on. I apologize that I haven't been active, and hopefully, everything will be good from here on out. Up to this point, I've been getting a lot of questions as far as, how do I get so many subs? How do I get so many views? Things along those lines. And I just wanted to kind of maybe give y'all a quick rundown of some of the things that helped me out. And hopefully, y'all can maybe, learn a little something from this. Even if it just helps one person, that's cool. So, I guess the biggest thing on my list is, well, my number one rule would be don't do sub for sub. I never do that. I did in the beginning, but then somebody came to me, and I don't even remember who it was, but I was like, hey, let's do sub for sub. And they told me, hey, if you want to be legit, if you want to be pro, then, don't do sub for sub. So I said, okay. So from that moment on, I never asked again. Now I do go to people's channels and, I'm like, hey, I really like your content. I really like your gameplay, your commentary, your editing, what have you. I do the same thing. So, hey, won't you check me out or check out my editing, check out my latest commentary, stuff like that. But I never asked, basically to me, that's just begging. So that's the biggest thing to me. I think that'll really help a lot of y'all out. Don't do that. Like I said, it just sounds like you're begging, and just, I can't stand it. So, it's funny because even this last week, hey, sub for sub, and I don't do it. So, if I am, sub to y'all, that's because I really enjoy your content. Like I said, I don't just sub just for shits and giggles. So anyways, that's my number one rule. Number two, just kind of regarding commentaries, I try to talk about things that I would like to hear about. I don't want to hear about gameplay. I don't want to hear about maps or modes or guns or, what have you. There are people who will go through every single gun, every single attachment, perk, everything. And I'm just not one of those people. I think it's cool, like, say for Black Ops 2, it's getting ready to come out. So yeah, the first week or so, that would be really cool to do a commentary over the, new guns or new maps or new modes or, just the gameplay in general. But after a game has been out for a year or even 6 months, like nobody wants to hear that shit. Like it's just been done over and over again. So yeah, definitely don't talk about gameplay, guns, maps, modes, anything like that. As far as my commentaries are concerned, I, like to just talk about shit that I know. I try to keep it real. I try to keep it down to earth. Like I said, I try to talk about things that I would want to hear about. So, that's, one of my biggest rules as far as commentaries are concerned. Talk about shit that you would want to hear. It's just that simple. Another thing is stay active. I know this comes from the person who hasn't been on in about 2 weeks, but Just try to stay active. If people sub to you, make sure that you're active in return. Make sure you're checking out their channel. Comment, like, promote each other's channels. I don't understand how people can, get all these subs and then in return, they don't do shit. Like, they never look at your videos, anything like that. So, it is hard for me to stay like current because, on everybody's videos, but I try my hardest. And without a doubt, 9 times out of 10, I return every message or I reply to every comment. So, that's another big thing is just stay active. And up till recently, I was putting out, let's see, 1 to 2 videos a week. So, make sure you're putting new stuff out there. Make sure you're putting current stuff out there. But absolutely do not, for the love of baby Jesus, do not talk about politics or religion. That'll start a shitstorm faster than anything. So make sure you stay away from, touchy subjects like that. So anyhow, these are just a couple of rules that I go by. I hope that, it at least helps one person out. That would be really, really awesome. So anyhow, like I said, I'd been sick. I just want to kind of apologize for not being as active. So from here on out, I promise, to be back active unless, God, I better knock on wood, unless something, awful happens. But anyways, that is it. I'm so glad to be back, y'all, and I appreciate all the love and all the support and everything. So until next time, y'all, peace out.